Fireman Sam and Officer Steele were having some work done on the Pontypandy training tower near the fire station. And it's all set up so people can't get hurt. But Fireman Sam was expecting some of his friends round, which was Rocky. And Rocky said, "Oh, I can't go past, can I, Sam?" "No, I was hoping to go and help him." And Rubble said, "Don't be silly, Rocky. You can't help him. You haven't got a hard hat on for us for start, and you haven't got a tractor. You've got a garbage truck, which isn't any good on a construction site. But maybe you could pick the garbage up after." Rocky just had to watch Rubble while Rubble moved the rubbles out of the way. And Officer Steele said, "What a great job you're doing, Rubble." "That was lots of fun," said Rubble. "I love being a construction worker. It's my most favourite thing to do in the world." So the construction worker came over and said to Sam, "Sam, we finished now. It's just time to clear up and we need to move these 2 boulders out of the way. Do you think Rubble could help us?" "Of course," and Rubble got really excited. And Rubble said, "Let's go." And he started to move the boulders one by one. "This is just too easy," said Rocky. "Maybe I should trade my garbage truck in for a tractor, just like Rubble." "Of course not. You've got your uses too, Rocky," as Rubble finished. And once everything was done, Rubble could go around to have a look at the tower. So Rubble has learnt a valuable lesson today. And the lesson is, you shouldn't go on construction sites without the correct hard hat on and the correct work attire. And sometimes it's just better to stay safe than be sorry. "But what a great job they did on the training tower. It looks fantastic," said Rocky. "And don't forget to subscribe," said Rubble. Oh no! The police station's on fire! But as PC Selby pulled up, he couldn't believe how much the fire had grown. "Oh no, I better phone for help." So he jumps out of his police car and he goes off, and he said, "I better phone Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig to sort this out." And he goes, "Quick, quick, Peppa, Sam, I need you." So he phoned for help from the Pontypandy fire crew, Fireman Sam, and they came straight over. Wow! That was so quick! Peppa jumped out and said, "Sam, you jump in the driver's seat and reverse up and I'll climb up the ladder." So as Sam released the ladder onto the roof, Peppa said, "Good job, Sam. Now I can go up on top of the roof and start putting the fire out." So Peppa climbs on top of the ladder with a great struggle, and she fights the flames all on her own. Wow! "Good job, Peppa," said PC Selby. "Go on, Sam. We can do the next fire now." So Sam reverses onto the next fire. So fire number 2, better watch out. So Peppa got to work. Wow! "Good job, that's the second fire out. Now it's time for the 3rd fire." So they head over and Sam reverses onto the roof. "Good job, Sam. You're perfect. I can take the 2 fires off at once. Good job." So Peppa climbs up the ladder and she tries tackling the bigger fire of the 2. Wow! And she takes it down. And it was just 1 fire to go. "Wow! Good job!" She said, "All done, Sam. You can pull away now." And PC Selby was relieved as he said, "I'm so happy you guys came so fast to put this fire out. I couldn't have done it without you." "Look at all this fire," said Sam and Peppa. "Great job, Peppa. You really did us proud." And PC Selby was over the moon. So you can always count on Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig to put the fire out if you call them. "Don't forget to subscribe," said Peppa. "Hey guys, should we go for a ride in our garbage truck?" said Peppa. "Come on, George, follow me. Let's jump inside." So Peppa goes inside the garbage truck, followed by George. And George said, "Wow, The truck's the same colour as my t-shirt. That's my favourite colour, blue. As George jumped into the garbage truck as well. And it was time to go on the garbage truck run. But where would they go? Where are we going? Said George. You'll see, said Peppa. So off they went to their first destination. Wow! It's only the workshop down in Pontypandy, said George. Really? Ah, super cool. Tom Thomas said, finally, you're here. I've been waiting ages for you guys to turn up. Where have you been? Ah, we've been busy. It's our first day on a job. So Peppa said, hey Tom Thomas, how are you? I'm great, Thomas said. Can't wait for you guys to take my rubbish away so then I can fill it back up again. So Peppa goes behind the garbage truck and pushes the bucket to the back of the truck and said, go on George, hit the button. So George hit the button and up and down the garbage truck went, emptying the garbage out of the bin. Wow, said Thomas. I love your truck, Peppa. Looks so cool. Great job, Peppa, said Thomas. I'll see you next month. See you next month, said Peppa, as Peppa headed back into the truck. And once she was in the truck, it was time to go. But where would they go next? So off they go. They go into Pontypandy Fire Station. See you next time. Pontypandy Fire Station. Fireman Sam and Naughty Norman were waiting patiently for Peppa and George to arrive. Once they arrived, they turned the truck around and they got into position, reversing into the bin. Whilst Peppa jumped out and made her way over to Fireman Sam and said, hey guys, how are you two today? And Norman and Fireman Sam were great. What a sunny day it is, said Norman. It's a great day to be out on the bins, collecting everyone's rubbish. Watch this, Norman. Watch how cool George is now. Press the button, George, said Norman. So up and down the bin went. Wow, Norman said. That is so cool. I know, it's so much fun, shouted George. But it was time to go. So once they released the bin from the back of the truck, it was time for Peppa to jump back in. And once Peppa jumped back in, they were off again. Where are you off now? Asked Fireman Sam. Our next destination is the garage. I wonder who will be at the garage. See you next time, guys. It's only Daddy Pig, look, shouted Peppa and George out of the window as they reversed onto this bin at the garage. Wow. So Peppa jumps out of the garbage truck as always and she said, hey Daddy, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm just looking after the garage for Grandad Dog. Dog's like, he always loves to go out and about. Wow, look at that, said Daddy Pig. That looks like so much fun. Is George doing that? He definitely is, said Peppa. Wow, what a cool job you guys have. I'm so proud of you. George loves pushing the button up and down to get the bin down. Good job, George, you finished now. Time to jump out. Should we stay with Daddy Pig for the day? Are we done? Said George. Wow. Hey Daddy, how are you today? I'm great. I'm just looking after the garage for Grandad Dog, said Daddy Pig. Wow, look at that cool fire engine. I know. It's in for a service. So Peppa and George, their monthly run. But I wonder if George and Peppa would do this again. We really enjoy this job, said Peppa and George. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more," said Peppa.